Each historical period defines the specific challenges of national progress and leadership. And no man is an island. And for me, personally, I belong to the generation of leaders for whom the achievement of democracy was the defining challenge. I count myself fortunate in not having had to experience the rigors of exile and decades of underground and mass struggles that consumed the lives of such giants as Oliver Tambo, Anton Lembede, Duma Nokwe, Moses Kotane and J.B. Marks, Robert Sobukwe and Zeph Mutupeng, Oscar Mpeta, Lillian Ngoyi, Bishop Alpheus Zulu, Bram Fisher, Helen Joseph, Alex Laguma, Yusuf Dadu, and Monty Naika. Unfortunately, Steve Biko passed away in his youth, but he was a rising star. If he had been given the chance, I would have counted him among these. I count myself fortunate that amongst that generation, history permitted me to take part in South Africa's transition from that period into the new era whose foundation we have been laying together. I hope that decades from now, when history is written, the role of that generation will be appreciated and that I will not be found wanting against the measure of their fortitude and vision. Indeed, Madam Speaker, I have noted with deep gratitude the generous praise that has often been given to me as an individual. But let me state this. To the extent that I have been able to achieve anything, I know that this is because I am the product of the people of South Africa. I am the product of the rural masses who inspired in me the pride in our past and the spirit of resistance. I am the product of the workers of South Africa who in the mines, factories, fields, and offices of our country have pursued the principle that the interests of each are founded in the common interests of all. I am the product of South Africa's intelligentsia of every color who have labored to give our society knowledge of itself and to fashion our people's aspirations into a reasonable dream. I am the product of South Africa's business people in industry and agriculture, commerce and finance, whose spirit of enterprise has helped turn our country's immense natural resources into the wealth of our nation. To the extent that I have been able to take our country forward into this new era, it is because I am the product of the people of the world who have cherished the vision of a better life for all people everywhere. They insisted, in a spirit of self-sacrifice, that that vision should be realized in South Africa too. They gave us hope because we knew by their solidarity that our ideas could not be silenced, since they were the ideas of humanity. When, as will be the case in a few months, I once again become an ordinary citizen of our land, it shall be as one whose concerns and capacities are shaped by the people of our land. I will count myself as amongst the aged of our society, as one of the rural population, as one concerned for the children and youth of our country, and as a citizen of the world committed, as long as I have the strength to work for a better life for all people everywhere. And as I have always done, I will do what I can within the discipline of the broad movement for peace and democracy to which I belong. I will then count myself among the ordinary men and women whose well-being must, in any country, be the standard by which democratic government must be charged. Dare not linger, the presidential years by Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela.